This is one of the most underrated books ever written, yet it's been read by over 10 million people worldwide. And even though it was first published in 1937, its advice is still very applicable today. Think and Grow Rich is a step-by-step guide to achieving wealth and success. And after reading this book, you will never look at money or wealth the same way again. So here are the 8 best things that I learned from Think and Grow Rich. The first thing that I learned from this book is that your beliefs about money will determine how much money you make. If you have the belief that money is hard to make, or that you're not good with money, then guess what? Your subconscious mind will work hard to keep you poor. The author says that poverty is the result of faulty thinking. So if you want to get rich, you have to first change your beliefs about money. And this brings us to the second thing that I learned from this book, which is that you can use the law of attraction to become rich. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. So if you think positive thoughts, good things will happen to you. But if you think negative thoughts, bad things will happen to you. So if you want to become rich, you need to start thinking positive thoughts about money. You need to believe that you're a rich person and that money comes to you easily and effortlessly. You see, your subconscious mind can't differentiate between a real experience and a fake experience. So if you really want to become rich, you need to start acting like a rich person. You need to start thinking like a rich person. And I know that this might sound a bit strange to some of you, but trust me, this is the only way to become rich. The third thing that I learned from this book is that you need to have a strong burning desire to become rich. The author says that the starting point of all achievements is desire. So if you don't have a strong burning desire to become rich, then you'll never become rich. You need to want to become rich more than anything else in life. Your desire to become rich needs to be so strong that it consumes your every waking moment. Only then will you be able to achieve your goal of becoming rich. So ask yourself right now, do you really want to become rich? If not, then why? Why don't you want to become rich? Is it because you think that rich people are evil or greedy? Well, if that's the case, then you need to change your mindset. Rich people aren't evil or greedy. They're just smart, and they know how to take advantage of opportunities that come their way. The fourth thing that I learned from this book is that you need to develop a clear plan for achieving your goal of becoming rich. This plan should include specific steps that you will take to reach your goal. It should also include a timeline for when you want to achieve your goal. This is very important because it gives your subconscious mind something to work towards. Without a clear plan, your subconscious mind will struggle to figure out how to make you rich. It's like trying to drive a car without a GPS. You're going to be lost and you're never going to reach your destination. So if you really want to become rich, you need to develop a clear plan and then follow that plan religiously. The fifth thing that I learned from this book is that you need to cultivate the habit of reading. Reading is how you learn new skills and acquire new knowledge. And this is very important because it gives you the tools that you need to become rich. Most poor people don't read books. Instead, they watch TV or scroll on social media. This is why they stay poor. If you want to become rich, you need to read books on personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. You also need to read books on self-improvement, because becoming rich isn't just about making money. It's also about becoming a better version of yourself. So make it a habit to read at least 1 book per month. And if you want to level up your reading, try to read 2 books per month. No. And if you really want to become rich, then read 3 books per month. The sixth thing that I learned from this book is that you need to associate with people who are already rich. This is very important because you become the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So, if you want to become rich, you need to surround yourself with rich people. This way you'll start thinking like they think and acting like they act. One of the best ways to meet rich people is to attend networking events. These are events where people come together to meet new people and build relationships. There are many different types of networking events, so you're sure to find one that's right for you. Just make sure that you do and go to these events with the mindset of trying to get something from someone. Instead, go with the mindset of giving something to someone. The more value that you bring to other people, the more likely they are to want to help you. The seventh thing that I learned from this book is that you need to develop a positive attitude. This is very important because your attitude will determine your altitude. So if you have a positive attitude, you'll reach great heights in life. But if you have a negative attitude, you'll never accomplish your goals. A positive attitude is essential for success. When you have a positive attitude, you're more likely to see opportunities and take advantage of them. You're also more likely to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. So if you want to become rich, you need to develop a positive attitude and maintain it at all times. And finally, the eighth thing that I learned from this book is that you need to take persistent, definite action towards your goal of becoming rich. This is very important because it's action that will ultimately make you rich. Thinking about money or visualizing money won't make you rich. You need to take action. Here's the thing. When you take action, don't expect anything in return. Don't expect to get rich overnight. Just focus on taking the next step, whatever that may be. And then once you've taken that step, take the next step and so on. Before you know it, you'll have taken so many steps that you'll have reached your goal of becoming rich. So don't wait. Start taking action towards your goal of becoming rich today. I promise you that you'll never regret it. So those are the 8 best things that I learned from Think and Grow Rich. If you want to become rich, then you need to apply these lessons to your life. But please remember that this book was written in 1937, so some of the advice might be a bit outdated. For example, the author recommends that you develop a habit of saving money. In today's world, this might not be the best idea. With inflation running rampant, your savings could easily lose value. Instead, you might want to invest your money in things like stocks, bonds, or real estate. The author also recommends that you work hard and diligently towards your goal of becoming rich. In today's world, this might not be necessary. There are many people who have become rich without working hard at all. Take, for example, Kim Kardashian. Kay became rich by simply creating a reality TV show about her life. So if you want to become rich, you don't necessarily need to work hard. Sometimes you just need to get lucky. Despite these outdated ideas, Think and Grow Rich is still a great book that I recommend everyone reads. It's a quick and easy read that can change your perspective on money and wealth. If you're not interested in reading the whole book, then I recommend reading the first and last chapter. That's where you'll find the most valuable information. So pick up a copy of Think and Grow Rich today and start taking steps towards your goal of becoming rich. Thank you for watching, and until next time.